All right, everyone. Well, it's 6 p.m., so let's get started. We do have a couple of names here we can call. But first, we can go off the record for this. First of all, we'll just give you some basics about what we're doing here. Like I mentioned, the Western Feed Transmission Project. We are here to take public comments. We got evidence from the parties and commission staff last week, and now it's the turn for people in the project area to give us their input. So who's they and what are we doing? My name is Michael Newmark, and I'm the administrative law judge for the Public Service Commission. It's the Public Service Commission that's processing this application. The application's filed by American Transmission Company, so they're the applicants. And the commission has the authority under state law to approve the application, modify it with approval, or deny the application. So what I'm doing here today is collecting all the public comment. We're also doing that through written comments. But today you can just comment in person. We have a transcriptionist who'll type down everything you say. And we're going to give that transcript to the commissioners, the three people who run our agency and vote on the projects. So they're going to meet an open meeting in Madison and go through a list of issues and vote up or down on the different aspects of the. Hang on, just dealing with Zoom as well here. So the important thing to do when you're coming and giving a comment, like I said, want to get your opinion, and you're just really speaking to the commissioners who will read the transcript. So they're kind of your main audience. I want to be able to give them an understanding of what you think. And the other options for commenting, in case you don't want to comment today, you can fill out, you can use this form to write a comment and just hand it back to staff. We can give you more pages if you need it. Also on this form, there's a link to our online comment page and the address to mail a comment to us. But we need to get the comments by Friday. So just so you know, it'd have to be in our hands by February 28th. So I think that's pretty much all we need to do for the preliminaries. So let me start with our names. So we have, looks like Mike Rosenbaum in attendance right now. So we're going to call him and have you come up, take a seat here. So I just want to apologize if I get distracted. People are just starting to join us on Zoom. So I'll be playing around with that. But let me swear you in. Raise your right hand. You got it. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. So give us your name and your comment, please.
This is Mike Rosenbaum, Village President, Sturdivant. My comment is, I'm opposing the Racine County Western Feed Transmission Line project as outlined in Docket 137-CE-209. I'm particularly concerned about the impact of the project will have on the village of Sturdivant, where proposed transmission lines threaten to eliminate some of the community's last valuable developments that we have. The village of Sturdivant and I have worked very, very hard along with our board to create a sustainable development plan and balances in economic growth with the preservation of its community character. The properties affected by this transmission line are strategically located, offering essential opportunities for the future development, job creation, and economic diversification. By installing high voltage transmission lines on these parcels, the projects that we have limit what we can put there. So we do not want to do that. Also diminish some values and appeals to some of our remaining areas we have in the village. I wish that we could do some alternative routes. This is a big proponent of Mount Pleasant and Microsoft. Let's keep it on Microsoft Microsoft village land, not owned land, village land. So I urge the Public Service Commission of Wisconsin to reconsider the current alignment of the transmission lines and explore alternative solutions that would allow the village of Sturdivant to maintain the last remaining opportunities for development. Thank you for considering considering my concerns and the village of Sturdivant residents.
All right. Thanks very much. Appreciate your comment. We do have a few people, let's go off the record for a second. We have a few people joined us by Zoom, and I just wanted to mention, I think I recognize some of your names from the afternoon session, but just in case you're joining us and don't know what's going on, We're here for the Public Service Commission's public hearing in the Western Feed Transmission Line Project, taking public comments. So let's move on with our list of people in the room. Jason Ingalls next. All right. You know the drill. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes,
All right, name and comment.
name is Jason Engel. Comment is I'm just wanting to express my concern about the Racine County Western Feed Transmission Line Project outlined in docket 137, CE 209. I'm particularly concerned about the impact it would have with the village of Sturtevant's property. That's really all I have. We don't have a big property, and this is a huge impact to us in a negative way.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you.
That was Jason, right? Kevin Wilkes. We're affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes,
Name and comment.
named Kevin Wilkes and, my brother and I in our farm, I think he's got some statistics on how much of the line will go across land that we farm or own. And, the start of the transmission line on the preferred feed is in a couple of parcels of land that I own. And, I'm extremely concerned because they were parcels of land that I perhaps was saving for my daughters or somebody to build houses on someday. And it looks like it's gonna go right over the top of them. And so I'm very concerned about that. And like I said, I think my brother's got a bunch of statistics on how much land the line will be on that impacts us as farmers in the area. We've been here for a long time.
Just wanted to check, when you talk about the place where you're farming, is it the address you gave us on the appearance slips?
This is my house.
Okay, and is there another parcel that you're talking about when you mentioned the farming operations?
The farming, we farm several, thousands of acres. So, that's not the address of that.
Okay,
So, I'm sure we could give you those parcels, and we did point them out to some of the ATC reps. today,
okay,
which parcels those are, and they're gonna be affecting.
okay.
And, but he'll have some statistics. It's quite a few acres that are gonna impact our farm directly.
Yeah, I think if you want to give the parcel numbers to the commission staff too, so Adam's in the back.
Okay.
That might be useful, just so we both have the same information.
Okay.
Correct? Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, next up, looks like Don Wilkes. Okay, raise your right hand, swear
Yep.
or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Sure.
All right, go ahead. Name and comment.
Don Wilkes, got some comments. My brother said we're farmers in the area.
Yeah.
After talking to some of the ATC ups this afternoon, I went home and did the research, but I had not done before.
Okay.
And the ATC line is gonna cross 400 acres of our property. So we're real concerned about farm drainage. That's our number one concern. We put a lot of time, effort, money into that. Concerned about the farm drainage and how that will affect us on the 400 acres.
Mhm.
The other part is really concerning is I did the math, it's 1 3/4 linear miles. So if I take 1 3/4 linear miles and I times that by the 350-foot easement,
Mhm.
I got 75 acres that the ATC is gonna virtually take from us. So that's our real concern. And I guess my advice to whoever we're talking to was I talked to the people today and they said we are on the fast track. I do believe we should be on the slow track and take care of each individual property's owners and concerns. Because this is a life, I'll be dead by the time this ever ends or never ends. So it's our lifetime work is going away and we're very concerned. Yeah.
Thanks. So I'll just mention to you as well.
Yeah,
Give
I
the
talked about-
parcel numbers. Adam's one, Jessica and Klaus, they can help you with getting the information
Yeah.
to the commission. Yeah.
Sure, we'll get the parcel numbers.
All right, great, great.
You bet.
Right, that's all the appearance slips I have for the room. And I'm gonna check in with Zoom and see if they have any people there want to speak. So just in case you're on the fence, I think we've just covered everybody, so no, it's okay. You have some other comments? Well, let me check with Zoom first. I can make an exception with you. I usually don't let people go twice, but that's okay. So let me check with Zoom. We have Lillian Hardy in attendance on Zoom. Did you want to comment?
No comment, thank you.
Hey, Michael Warwick.
No comment, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, and then I just have someone connected as Samsung. Any comments from that person?
I've made a public comment online. Thank you.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right, so just sit tight. We'll take one more then. Don? Daryl. Ah, it's close. Okay, give you another chance. Come on up. All right, so I'll put you under oath again. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
State your name, please.
Daryl Poisel Senior,
Go ahead.
and just evaluating again, cause I was here earlier, that no one wants the project. None of the farmers want the project. It'll mess their farms up. And I sure don't want the project going on my property either too. And you know, it's gonna destroy my wildlife, that swamps, that the DNR are. Don't want no one touching the swamps, so they should get their, you know, perspectives of this too, you know, and it'll kill a bunch of trees. There's walnut, oak trees, and our trees are filtering the air that we breathe. And just, you know what, for purifying this air, and maybe nobody realizes it, but they do a lot of helpful things in the world for filtering the air. And we live in a filthy atmosphere right now, all this building up and stuff like that too, you know, and it's gonna help if they just, why don't they just, like Wilkes's farm, they would take their farm, Neil's farm, my farm, and then Wilkes's farm on the other end of my farm too, so they'd be taking all that too. And then why don't they just, like he said, why don't they put a building up over by Foxconn and Microsoft? That's where the thing is probably gonna go. Why don't they put a building on the east side of the interstate and have their project there? And there's highline wires and stuff, build their stuff there and leave the west side of I-94, leave us all alone. Just build up, put their thing on the east side of I-94 where it belongs. That's where it's gonna benefit them people. It ain't gonna benefit us. And because we ain't gonna get paid for our property, you know, they should pay us so much a year then for having them towers, which is free for the We Energies or whoever's ahead of this project. So that's all I have to say.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for
Okay.
commenting.
Yep.
All right. Okay, anybody else? Nobody online in addition to the ones I've spoken to. So at this point, I think it's still quarter after. I think we're gonna go into recess for like 10 minutes and just see if someone shows up. So we'll just take a break and reconvene 20 after 20 after 6, and then we'll close out. So we'll be in recess until then. All right. So it's a little bit after 6:20 and we have waited a little bit more time for members of the public to join us, but we have no one new in the room and there's no one here left to give comments. So thank you very much, everyone, for attending, and we're adjourned. Take care.